In this lesson, we will show you how to define money management in our strategy in AlgoWizard. We have basically unlimited options. We can use default money management or we can define it by our own. So let's switch to AlgoWizard to show it. We have here the strategy for gold that we used in one of the previous lessons. And to summarize it now, we have here one enter at stop order, which was placing orders, and then there is the field size that says define own size with value 1. It means that it always opens one lot. And the second possible option here is use global money management. If we would choose this option, money management that is defined here would be used. And let's talk about the options that we can see here. The first one, fixed size, that's identical to the one that we've just shown you. Then we have here risk fixed percentage balance, where on the right side you can see a list of parameters that you can set with the exact definition. So, for example, risk in percent means how big percentage of your account will be risked in every trade. And like this, we have in total 7 options here that you can use. But one tip for easy development, we do recommend using fixed size or fixed amount. So every time you risk the same amount of money or the same size of the position. We recommend using money management itself, so position size increasing in the part of the process when you're already creating your own portfolio, putting your strategies together based on correlation, volatility, and so on. Now, let me show you also another aspect of money management. If you would click here on define own size, we can automatically define that this size is going to be taken from the variable. So click here, plus create new variable, and the name is variable 1. You can always rename it at the right top corner under variables. So let's name it position size. It's double type, as we mentioned in one of the previous lessons. Close. And this is a setting that you can work with during strategy is trading. So I would, for example, create a new tab of action only type, and I would name it money management. Also, don't forget to move this tab in the first place, so the money management would be calculated as the first thing. Now, click on Add First Action, and let's say that we are going to choose assign variable. And our variable is position size. Now we can use the formula how big should be the position that we want to open. And just a reminder, when we use this way of setting, we have to watch everything on our own, because there is nothing that will protect us against deleting our account. The main reason why we are showing you all of this is because we want you to know that the AlgoWizard is not limited by the predefined trading options, money management methods, but you can gradually define your own process. In this case, if we would want to set the fixed value, we would put in there number 1. Or also we could use a more complex formula, so we could choose multiplication on the left value number 0.5 and some kind of function on the right value. At this step, you always have to perfectly know what you are doing to define your position size, and possibly you would add some kind of protection also. And there is another interesting option, how to define a more advanced money management method. In these examples, you can see that there is grid example 1. So let's open it. Here we have the tab Go Long 1, Go Long 2, Go Long 3. And this is a very simple example of Martingale. What you can see is that in the first tab, the magic number is 1, and in the second tab, the magic number is 2. And again, here you can see define own size quantity 2, and in the first tab is quantity 1. The quantity value is defined here in variables, and basically it means that the strategy is additionally buying on the positions. The ones of you who are interested in Martingale method can work this way. So you would put more, let's say, pseudo strategies that are differed by magic number into one, and then use a variable position sizes. In such a case, you almost have unlimited options of how to define money management. But this is really for advanced users. You have to know precisely what you are doing. For the standard development, when we are looking for an edge in the market, it's best to use fixed size. And just a reminder, if you trade futures, the value here must be number 1, because we always trade one whole contract.